Hey Life City, here's a weekly update for you of all that God is doing at Life City Church. This past weekend, we celebrated Easter, that the tomb is empty, and we had 2 people click, "I'm committing my life to Christ." I hope you can feel the passion that we have as a church of leading people to become fully devoted followers of Christ. And we're so excited for those 2 people that gave their life to Jesus. And here's what's even more amazing. Across Church Online all over the world, over 69,000 people clicked, "I'm committing my life to Christ." We're not waiting on a move of God. God is moving. And like Pastor Craig said, that we as a church, as followers of Christ, if we could surrender to Him, God can do more with our surrender than we could ever do with our control. So let's surrender daily to Him. One of the things that I wanted you guys to just hear from my heart is that one of the most difficult things for me personally during the season is really not seeing all of you individually at church on Sundays, being able to rub shoulders together and just hear how you are doing. And so one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to call this weekly email, there's going to be an attachment of an assessment called a Life City Weekly Pulse. What is that? Well, we're actually going to have 10 questions of just asking how you're doing. How are you doing spiritually? How are you feeling during this crisis? Have you been able to connect in a virtual life group? Have you been able to come online at church on Sundays? We would love to hear from you. It's to get a pulse of how you are doing so our staff team can better care for you, love on you, and do anything we can to come alongside you during this time. And so this week, your job might be great. Next week, it might be a challenge. And so we're going to send that out every week so that we can just get a pulse of how our church is doing, how you're doing personally. And our staff team would be honored to come alongside you and just care in better ways for you and your family. Thank you for all of you that will fill that out. Well, this Thursday night, we're going to come together for our experience on Thursday night. We're going to have a worship time together. And God put a special message on my heart to share with the church, a short message I'm calling Now What? And I hope you'll join us for that. 6:45 of Life Kids Worship, 15 minutes. And then 7 p.m. we'll launch into our Thursday experience. And then Sunday, we are starting a brand new series with Pastor Craig called There's a Reason. There is a reason for all that's happening, and God is still moving. I hope you'll join us for that. And if you have a Switch student, they're going to gather again on Sunday night, again via Zoom with Pastor Zane and the team. We are so grateful for all that God is doing because we know whoever finds God finds life.